Oh, I, the pure consciousness or the sense of self-awareness, would manifest the words of truth and would manifest the words of wisdom through this finite mind and through this finite body. Blessings to be on my listener, whether it's a herself or it's a himself. Um, so somebody asked in, of course, in a private email that is there a way not to get hurt by people's gossip and their words. Um, it's a very important topic as far as I'm concerned. It's a very important topic because we see this happening all the time. The gossips and the words, unfortunately, are playing a very negative role, not only in the society, but in every society. Gossips and the words are playing a very negative role, not only in this society, but in every society. With a little bit of focus, we realize not that more than half of the dream, more than half of the dream of humanity, unfortunately, is living in gossips and is living using the words very thoughtlessly, unfortunately, against each other. Are you following what I'm saying to you? More than half of the humanity and the dream of humanity are basically living by using the words very thoughtlessly towards each other. And this is playing a very negative role in every society. It does not bring no concrete happiness, and it is detrimental to our spiritual growth. We are here to grow spiritually. We are here to grow out of fear. We are here to grow out of sadness. We are here to grow out of doubts, you see. But the thing is, we have learned or we have become conditioned not to help each other growing spiritually, but only to help each other in being more miserable. What that English saying is that misery likes company. So this person who wrote me, and they mentioned that they are very sensitive by nature, and is there a way that we can be immune to the gossips, and is there a way that we can be immune from the hurtful words, if you understand? So, in the response of the inquiry, the first thing we need to remember, you see, in the response, of inquiry, the first thing that we need to remember that no words in reality has any meanings. We have been conditioned and we have learned to give birth to words. However, words don't have any reality. If only we agree to the meaning of words, words become alive. I hope you are understanding. If we only agree to the meanings of words, words become alive. So, in other words, what I am saying to you, the power of the words are coming from us. Words itself, they have no life or existence of their own or of its own, if you understand, however you want to put it. The power is coming from us. The more we think the words are real, the more effect the words would have on us, just like everything else, which is abstract and not in nature. So here I am answering your inquiry that how can you be immune from the poison the people unfortunately sometimes spill very thoughtlessly towards each other. So I want your focus intact in that regard. So you can be immune from the poison that people spill towards each other. So words have no existence of their own. Words are not real but abstract. Words do not play a significant contribution towards your spiritual growth. When somebody says something nasty to you, please remember it has no meanings as far as the truth is concerned. I have mentioned that the truth is silent. The truth is what you are perceiving at any given moment. The truth is just like a beast. The truth needs no protection or support from anybody. The truth is just like a beast. If you let it loose, it would defend by itself. It needs no support of words, specifically when we realize and when we have accomplished that words have no existence of their own. It's abstract. You see, human being, the human civilization is started some 50,000 years back, you see, on this planet Earth. The human civilization is started some 50,000 years back on this very planet Earth. And very long time after that, human came up with the words, you see, and words formed the languages and human learned to communicate with each other, you see. But before that point, human existed, even though they didn't have words and they didn't have no language, but humans existed. So to me, it seems like the existence of human is not depending on words. However, the existence of words is depending on human or life as it presents. The life, the power is coming from us. That's how sometimes people wonder that if I believe or what is my perspective or perception as far as the spells, you see. So what is a spell? This is my perspective and this is my perception. The more scared of a person is, that the test of that, basically, the more you are close to the truth, the far you are from fear. the less you are get in touch, or the less you are in touch with the truth, the more scared you are. Such a person, and my heart goes out to such a person who carries fear. Fear is basically formed by attachments. A person who does not see the truth as it is happening get attached to different things, objects, and this three-dimensional reality, which is a very narrow band. We have accomplished that before. Such a person who is scared of losing things, such a person who is scared of losing other beings, such a person who carries fear, basically can just about put their faith in anything. Their faith in words is really high. A person like that can be very intelligent, but wisdom and truth has nothing to do with your intellect level. It has been given to each one of us equally, because nature does not discriminate. Such a person who is scared of losing things or losing somebody and carries fear puts a lot of faith in words. A spell, as far as my understanding or my perspective is, it only works on people who basically put their faith in words. You see, if you understand what I'm saying, that a spell only and solely works on people who put or invest their faith and their energy in the words. You see, is people cast a spell on each other, sadly and unfortunately, through words. If you agree to the meaning of the words, you are under the spell. If you understand what I'm saying to you, I would give you an example. As my mentor, Don Miguel Ruiz, a brilliant being, a fearless being, and an enlightened being, my mentor, Don Miguel Ruiz, mentions that if somebody tells you that your face looks like somebody who would develop the cancer in 1 year, you see, this is a statement. A statement is a combination of words, and the words basically are the manifestation of intention. Instead of putting your faith, instead of investing your faith in the words, try to see the intention behind the words, and you would know the truth. And it is very possible. So, such a person, if somebody tells you that your face looks like somebody who would develop the cancer in 1 year, this is the example given by my mentor, Don Miguel Ruiz. And if you believe, if that person believes in these words, which is a statement formed by the words, the person would surely develop cancer in 1 year. It's a given. You see, it's an example to demonstrate. It's it's an example to demonstrate you that what is a spell and how it works. A spell can only have an effect on someone or somebody if they agree to the meanings of the words. I hope you are following me. As my mentor mentioned, that somebody with an evil intent, God forbid me, tried to put a spell on somebody else. If they agree to the meanings, it means they are under the spell. A spell varies, and a spell, the forms of a spell basically varies. Sometimes I'm not saying everybody is like that. I still have a lot of good faith in humanity. I still have a lot of good faith in humanity. Most humans, when I function among them, when I see them, they basically are trying to do the right thing. Most humans. But yes, there are other humans on this very planet Earth we live, and they live among us. And these humans are sadly and unfortunately, they are miserable. You see, when they are miserable, and as I mentioned, misery likes company, they intentionally, they have the intent, they intentionally try to get other people more miserable because they don't like to be alone. If you understand what I'm saying to you, because they don't like to be alone. That's why they try intentionally to get or make other people miserable. Another example of world of spell would be that these that these type of people intentionally try to plant a seed in somebody's mind. But sadly and unfortunately, we have become conditioned to be gullible. So we never try to look profoundly in the intention of such a person who is trying to put the spell through words. You see, I would give you another example, a small example for a small spell. You are one day you woke up very energetic, you are feeling very energetic, and you look at life very pretty. Maybe you woke up from a beautiful dream one day, you wake up very energetic, and what happens is you stand in front of the mirror and you nurture yourself and you try to make yourself look good. You see, because you are feeling good from within, you are feeling good from inside. So you basically groom yourself, you stand right in front of the mirror and you put hours and hours to groom and nurture yourself. You like what you see in the mirror. And then what happens as soon as you go out? Now, follow what I'm saying. As soon as you go out, some person sees you, and some person who comes in contact with you tells you that, oh, look at you, you look awful. Now, here you were, woke up in a very good mood. Here you were, basically, groomed yourself and by standing right in front of the mirror, and you invested quite a while to make yourself look good because you feel good from within. And somebody who comes in contact with you tells you immediately that, look at you, you look awful, even though the person does not perceive you as awful, but the person is miserable from within. So now the person wants to spread the spell because the person, you did not see the intention of the person. You just looked at the words. You just heard the words, but you did not bother to look at the intention of such a person. So if you believe what they said, you see what I'm saying to you? if you believe that what they said basically to you, if you gave the power, if you invested your faith in those words, you would become under that spell. If I hope you're following me, you would become under their spell and it would ruin your mood. Now you understand, since I started this video some 20 minutes ago, now you understand that words basically, or the spells, would have any effect or any influence only on the people who believe that words have any meanings, you see. Because sadly and unfortunately, some nasty thing like a spell, it only works if you give birth and agree to the meanings of a spell. Otherwise, you are totally immune because you have no fear in you and you look at the truth as it is happening and you realize words have no meanings. The power of the words is coming from me, basically. The power of the words is coming from me. The power of the words. I am the one who is giving birth to the words because I have agreed to the meaning of the words. So remember something. Realize that words are abstract. Human existed long time before the words came into being and languages were formed. You see, the more elaborate and evolved form is language. Words are important because through words you manifest what you need and what you want. Through words you manifest your intention. Through words you communicate, this is what I need, this is what I want, this is what you need, this is what you want. Words are significant. I'm not downplaying the significance or the dire of the words. I am not downplaying the significance or the dire of the words. Words are crucial for the communication purpose. Words are crucial for the purpose of mentioning what you need and what you want and to function among other humans and in the society. They are very crucial and significant. But this is the only significance words have. You see, otherwise, words have no meanings. Words have no life. We, the human, basically, we, the human give birth and give life to words. Words indicate no reality either. So remember something, when you realize that words do not indicate no reality, you realize that the entire world can gossip against you. People can try and hook your attention towards something through words. But if you are sharp enough, but if you are awake enough, if you are clear enough, you would realize that you are totally immune from the poison of words. As I mentioned, words are important to function in the society. Words are important to mention what you need and what you want. But this is the only significance that words have. Know that. So understand profoundly, understand deeply, and realize deeply that no matter what anyone says to you, whether it's something nasty or something pleasant, you remain joyful in both situations. You see what I'm saying to you? Because it's not about somebody who is trying to hook your attention or trying to cast a spell on you. It's about you, that how calm and how peaceful you can keep yourself through the clarity. You go and you look at a tree, and you can use thousands and thousands of words. You see, we are talking about words, and we are talking about words and how words have no meaning. So I'm giving you an example to elaborate and demonstrate. You go and you look at a tree, and you can use thousands and thousands and thousands of words, and you can even write an entire book. You can even write an entire book only by using the words. This book even may encompass thousands and thousands of words to define only a tree. You see, all these are words that you are trying to define the tree. But the truth of the matter is that tree does not know it's a tree. You see, now you understand more clearly that no words in reality have any meanings. The tree does not know it's a tree. You know it's a tree because rest of the people have agreed to the meanings of this is how a tree looks like. It's a marker. Everything which is existing in nature is a phenomena which cannot be defined through words. You see, same goes to you and me, the beings. We are also a phenomena. If somebody is talking nasty about you, if somebody is trying to hook your attention, if somebody is trying to cast an spell on you by talking negative and using nasty words, please remember these are words and they do not explain the phenomena. You see, we think that we are human, but truth of the matter is we don't know what we are. You see, we are the biggest mystery in the universe. We are a phenomena. So no words, good or bad, can indicate or represent you. You would only feel hurt by the words You would only feel hurt by you would only feel hurt by the words if you give birth to the words by bringing your focus and investing your faith that words are real. Use the words as the way to communicate with each other. Use the word to function in the society. But when you are alone, don't think of the words that somebody said negative about you, because you know it does not indicate or define truth. It does not indicate or define phenomena.